When I worked at MBNA, we had a room specifically for people to come down and pray in.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the room you fucking worked in because you thought you were going to die half the time.
Oh, get him. I love you.
All right. So part 2 of White Collar Crimes is going to be
That's right. I
for
forgot
Bri.
we're playing a game.
And Bri, I don't know. What's it called? The Roman... Get him. I know you'll know this. If Bri doesn't know, but I'm sure Bri knows too. When you have Roman numerals, a V and a 1.
V and a 1, that'd be 6, yeah.
Okay. So Pope Stephen VI had his predecessor exhumed from his grave, brought into court, and tried for various crimes in what was called the cadaver synod. The corpse was disinterred, clad in papal vestments, and seated on a throne to face all of his charges. Its charges. Found guilty, the papal vestments were torn from its body, its 3 blessing fingers were cut off from the hand, and the corpse was reburied, only to be exhumed again to face new charges a few months later. And again, the corpse was found guilty, beheaded, and thrown into a river.
Yet Scientology is fucked up. I mean, come on.
Wow.
I say to you,
Okay.
the cadaver synod should be brought back into today's society.
All right.
Okay.
Right?
We're digging people up.
And I did a poll in the store, and I polled people at the stash, and I asked them if we were to bring back the cadaver synod, who would be the top 3 candidates to be exhumed and tried for crimes that were committed while alive. Now,
I
you
think
can give
our
me
boy.
the top 3.
Okay.
But you only get 3 strikes.
Okay.
And then if you get 3 strikes, Gidim can possibly save it for Girth.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna try Girth.
Okay, so who's the number 1?
Hitler.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Our boy's sitting on that numero uno spot, as usual.
Of course.
You can't knock him off that spot, Q.
No.
You can't knock him down.
You can try. Try as you might. Yeah.
TSD's own Hitler will never be knocked off that fucking perch.
No. He's looking down on all of us.
Well, in this instance. I'm talking about if there's a cadaver synod.
Okay.
Right.
You can bet your ass.
Yeah.
Tell him Steve Dave's numero uno is going to have a seat at the top.
Right.
All right, who's number 2?
Stalin.
Ooh.
Strike 1.
Okay. Okay, these are people walking into the store.
Come on. Am I supposed to not be helping him?
You cannot help him.
I really got to think of, like, who are they? Like, they're
Think.
I mean, Christ, they're probably thinking
You?
of fucking comic book heroes or villains, you know, like they're thinking of the Green Goblin or something. These fucking
Magneto.
momos, yeah. Remember that time we hurt Wolverine? Okay, so no Stalin. I'm going to say, let me go Charles Manson.
Charlie Manson.
He's still alive.
Strike 2.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. I got this combined.
Yeah, and he's been tried for his crimes already, and he's been found guilty, right?
Everything's cool.
So he's not dead, Charles Manson.
Strike 2. Get ready. You may be able to
the
save
fact
this.
that people didn't say that, no one said Stalin, means that not enough people know how fucked up Stalin really was. I mean, do I dare say Pol Pot? I mean, do I dare say Pol Pot?
Do you dare?
Leave. You're missing such an obvious one.
I'm missing something. I thought these were obvious.
No, think
And
recent
Pol
United
Pot-
States enemies.
Oh,
Strike 3, Girth.
I said, do I dare say it?
Girth, I hope you got $6.99 on your iTunes gift
You're right.
card
Now
or
I know.
something,
Now I know who you're talking about.
because it's not looking good for you, Girth. But that's okay.
Wow. How many more has he
Well,
got?
get him could help steal this.
OSL, Osama bin Laden.
Oh, and Girth just put that money back into his pocket
How
because
could you not have
Osama
seen
bin
that
Laden
one?
is up there.
I'll tell you why. Because Osama bin Laden was responsible for the deaths of a couple thousand people, while Stalin and Pol Pot, hundreds of thousands, if not millions.
Yeah, we're talking
I think
innocent
the popular
Americans
choice,
here.
though.
Yeah. What's that?
This is a popularity contest.
But wasn't Pol Pot tried?
I know. I don't know.
I swore he was under house arrest, but they didn't kill him, but they was under house
Even
arrest.
Saddam Hussein, I would have thought would be.
No, he had a
on the
trial and he was hung.
That's right.
list. But he's not on the list.
Not on the list. The top 3 was Hitler, Osama, and Genghis Khan.
Ooh, I was thinking that too. I really
Genghis, these aren't people that you were like, pick one of them. These are people that, like, you said, give me three, and these are the three people.
Yeah, the tri-state area, Osama bin Laden's the guy.
Yeah, it's pretty,
Yeah,
it's pretty bad.
when you say historical, though, I mean, Stalin is far more evil than fucking Osama bin Laden. Responsible for the deaths of many more people.
All right.
I'm sorry,
not
that says
baby.
something about the general IQ of the people walking through those doors.
All right. Okay, the second part of the game is called Little White Lies.
Oh, shit.
And that's brought to you today by Little White Lies is brought to you by A Small Fistful of Dollars.
People of America, when I was running for office, I promised that if you voted for me, there'd be enough weed and moonshine for everybody. I promised that Southern incest would be legalized. I promised professional wrestling would be made the official sport of the United States of America. I also promised that we'd replace all those dead white people on our currency with pictures of hot strippers with big old titties. I outlined a plan to fuck over our enemies using old-fashioned ass-kicking good old boys with ropes and baseball bats. I sit before you today with every single one of those promises met and fulfilled. I know y'all been yanking your cranks to that hot rod on the $100 bills. I know I have. Ben Franklin who, am I right? He may have had fat man titties, but that ain't what we Americans like. We like lady titties. Unless you're one of them homosexual types, which is your business. I'll see if I can't get a penis put on the nickel for you fancy fellas. I believe in equality. Only one more promise remains to be kept by me, your fucking president. I recall promising you bitches that I'd fix the economy too. Well, guess what? It's time for your prez to come through on that score as well. I smoked a fat bowl last night and came up with a plan. It's gonna work because I don't fuck around. After much deliberation, we have decided to set up a store that will sell an exclusive I Sell Comics keychain.
Oh, Dala.
I believe this will make enough money to...
What are you gonna do with that razor?
Excuse me, people of America?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Yes! Oh, my God!
I comment on the IQs of people walking through the door, yet I'm like, Charlie Manson. I was so stunned that Stalin wasn't on there. I got discombobulated.
All right. The list is endless, but sure to be at the top of most people's most audacious lies ever told in history would be which top three? The biggest lies ever told. I asked people to give me the biggest lies that ever foisted.
This is to me?
This is to Q. You'll get three chances
All
to
right.
get to top three. Well, three strikes.
Well,
I can't tell you
I gotta calibrate
how
a little bit
upset
here.
I am that the word foisted went by without a round of applause from Walt.
I think now it's pretty common knowledge. I got fucking verbal skills.
Yeah, you do. You're busting them right and left. You're ping bills.
With those skills.
Yeah.
Those word skills.
well, oh man, this is a rough one because I don't know where this. All right,
go with
some
the
people
popular
deny
vote.
the Holocaust, for instance. You know what I mean? Like there are Holocaust deniers out there. So that's. I
So
mean,
you're going for your first answer would be the Holocaust. You think we're fucking in America, not the Middle East, Q. You think
there
people
are-
walking into the stash
What's
are
that?
going to say the Holocaust is a
no
lie?
lies. No. That's what I'm saying. It's a horror. Maybe I'm not understanding the
The
rules
biggest
there.
lies that were ever exposed, ever told, the most audacious lies ever told to the world, and we found out they were lies.
Like a lie. Am I allowed to?
No, you might be
Okay.
on the list.
Okay.
I can't believe. I mean, is this hard to figure out?
I just can't believe Q's a Holocaust denier.
How can you not believe that? I've been very clear about
This
that.
is news to
I
me.
think-
That's on the record.
I think he's confusing lies with conspiracy theories, what people
No.
believe to be lies.
These are lies that people got caught telling.
Okay. So let's say like Bill Clinton.
Bill Clinton.
I did not have
I did not have
sexual-
sex with that.
That's
woman.
the one that came to
There
my
you go.
mind.
And he may have been telling the truth, but he neglected to tell the public he was banging her with a cigar.
That's it. So I'm going to say that. That's my first answer.
That's your first.
That's
answer.
my first answer.
Get the fuck out of here. You deal with these people on a day-to-day basis, plus Mike and Ming? How are you still sane?
All right, okay.
Because you know why? Because I think the lies that made the list are a bit more. You know what? Because a dog can almost overlook another dog, right, Q?
Sure.
Because you could see yourself being like, I gotta have that. I gotta put that cigar there. I don't care if I am the president. I gotta do it.
No, I get it, but we're talking about the lie.
Right, but it's a lie that, in retrospect, who did it really hurt, other than Bill Clinton himself?
I'm pretty sure Monica Lewinsky doesn't feel it.
It really didn't hurt him at all, I don't think.
Yeah.
I mean,
But in terms of like real fallout harm to people, did it really, really have the kind of domino effect that like shattered lives?
I can't believe that Giddim's chomping at the bit, and I'm struggling to think of like what it could possibly be.
Gidim is a savant when it comes to stuff like this.
All right. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I have 2 more shots at
You have
this.
2 more, but you haven't gotten any.
Or does he just have the mind of a below-average man, or a high-functioning primate?
Again, this is the guy. This is the guy you had to tell that Manson was alive.
After just talking about him losing his girlfriend the other week.
Come on, Kim.
Get out.
That, for a long time you were told that cigarettes were good for you.
That's a good one.
Tobaccos
Right.
trying to maintain that cigarettes were healthy.
Yes.
Or cigarettes weren't bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
One of the two. Holy fuck.
Oh, my God. I mean, we got medical disasters here, political intrigue.
Yeah. I'm dying to know what they are.
Well,
and I'm dying to know what Gidim thinks.
Yeah.
All right, I got one more.
You might as well just say Santa Claus, because fucking, who the fuck knows what these people are thinking?
Oh, yeah, I think you're going to be apologizing to the comic book community.
Really?
To the shoppers at the stash.
Okay. I may be.
I think you're going to owe them a big-time apology.
I think Q has fucking gotten 2 solid fucking answers in there.
I'm not saying
And he's my opponent.
I don't think he's given answers that aren't solid, but I don't think he thinks popular, or he's not thinking.
Well, I don't want to do conspiracies like the moon landing or anything like that, because it's like.
But those haven't been proven to be lies, though.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to say.
You shouldn't be even thinking about them anyway. Jesus.
Come on, Q.
What has been proven to be a lie that we now
2
know?
big things that I just said.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be able to. I'm not going to be able to do this one. I'm just going to negate it. I don't know. I give up my list.
Have you run out of time, though? And the
Yeah,
final
I don't even want to answer. Go ahead. Gil.
So
What do you got?
you have to get all 3 to save it for
all
Girth.
3?
Yeah. Go ahead. Give me one.
Okay, weapons of mass destruction in Iraq. Okay.
Sorry.
But that was the one he couldn't wait to say.
Yeah.
Because there were weapons. Maybe not the weapons that we were told, but they did find a stockpile of some outdated weapons. So you can always make the case.
Some old muskets
they
and
were
shit.
wrong, and it wasn't
Yeah.
a lie.
Only
right?
other one I have to say is
Biggest
OJ didn't kill his
lie.
wife.
But we don't know if that was. You don't know if that's actually a lie or not. You
But
can't
it was. He was
know
found
if
guilty
it's
in
a lie.
separate trial.
Well, you're getting we're trying to get in the heads of people that walk through the store
Yeah.
and what they may have said it.
All right. How about this? How about Watergate?
I was going to say Watergate, but
Yeah.
after
What happened? But you thought the moon conspiracy might.
no,
be
but I
right?
thought after fucking Clinton, which happened in everybody's lifetime, it wasn't a thing that
Yeah,
I
you would think that Clinton would be more popular.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Watergate, Bernie Madoff pyramid scheme, and the Enron scandal.
All right.
How about an
Sure.
apology, Brian?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Fuck no. The fact that the cigarette company's saying that cigarettes
But these
weren't
are bad. But these
weren't
are bad
harmful
lies.
weren't
These are-
harmful
these
to your
these
health.
don't fall under the criteria of good answers.
Not really.
Not
I mean,
better-
how many
not
people
better
did Watergate
than-
affect?
No, I disagree with it because Bernie
how many-
Madoff didn't lie to us.
But he lied. It was a gigantic lie. He went to jail for it. It was proven to be a lie.
But
was
But
it? What
some
was the
people-
scam?
Some people. It was
Well,
a pyramid scheme. It was a pyramid scheme.
Yeah, but what was the scam? What was the lie that he told?
He stole millions and
Okay,
millions
but
of
what
dollars.
was the lie that he told?
the lie that he told was that the company that his investment company was generating bigger returns than it actually was, when it wasn't generating returns at all.
Okay.
It was a true Ponzi scheme.
To people who were joining in. were
Now,
paying the
now,
old
if
people.
you're going to tell me that is a bigger lie and
The
more
president of the
harmful.
United States getting impeached?
Or the to me,
But
this,
that hurts. There's a lot more. There's a lot more people who lost everything. Who lost everything because
But
Bill Clinton couldn't keep
You
that
don't think that
cigarette out of
Bill
pussy.
Clinton's impeachment
But
didn't
you said
affect the
popular,
economy?
though. You said popular.
These are popular. These are fucking huge stories in our lifetime.
But the cigarette companies telling people that cigarette smoking was.